Hey everybody, welcome back to the park. Yeah, this is part 2. If you missed part 1, then go watch it, please.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Wow. So I don't know much about postpartum, but is that postpartum depression? I don't know. Alright, so we just went to the Octotron, and now we are on our way to bumper cars, apparently. So let's do it. They can't go to the Ferris wheel because that bridge is out. Hello. Creepy. Let's see. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve. See? Even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, is Chad, the chipmunk. Child-friendly mascot at the Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was the little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. Then I saw him at Susie's Diner, still wearing it. And it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park management about the smell. This gave me like a Five Nights at Freddy's vibe. And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day, but nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside of Sick Oil Station. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to ever see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. I should have expected it. I should have fucking expected it. Should have expected it. Like, I looked in the room and said creepy. Son of a bitch. This game, they're good with the jump scares. I still wish I knew what was playing over that speaker. Hey, why am I not sprinting? Alright, so...
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Floats mine. Duh. Let's see, is there, anything over here? Like a note? Nope, okay. Think about to sneeze? Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, alright. There's gotta be something out here. Because I'm pretty sure once I walk on that thing, it's going to trigger something. Right? If I know my video games, then that's what's going to happen. All right. What? I'm so confused right now. Here, let's before I go check that car, let's walk around a little bit. Let's explore, shall we? I want to be thorough.
What's this?
Okay. Nathaniel Winter, financial genius or eccentric geriatric? Whom Nathaniel Winter, billionaire mogul? A when? That's so small. Nathaniel Winter, billionaire mogul, announced his intention to build an amusement park on the shores of Solomon Island off the coast of New England. There was sniggers up and down Wall Street. Winter, who made his fortune through a series of savvy investments during the post-war boom, has been considered an eccentric but brilliant man. His passion for the New England region has always been at the forefront of his investment portfolio, and him pouring funds into local businesses, small and large, in general. In general, his business sense and investments have paid off, and due to his generosity, Winter enjoys a friendly relationship with the governor and other key political figures. So why, with a track record like this, are the Wall Street wizards shaking their heads? At first glance, Solomon Island is an odd choice. A tiny town called Kingsmouth, with a sleepy main street, a preppy academy for dropouts from Boston, a lighthouse that is already in process of being automated, and a belligerent tribe of natives who were very recently involved in a dispute over the Blue Ridge mines. Sorry, this is really hard to read because A, it's really small, and also because since I have my lights on, there's a big reflection. I feel like I need to say this every time because I swear I know how to read. It doesn't matter, or it doesn't make sense. One commenter pointed out, New England has a short summer this far north, and the number of visitors to Solomon Island per season are limited. I don't know how he expects to turn a profit. But others have far more faith in Winter. Under a condition of anonymity, an engineer who has seen the plans for the park notes several anomalies. He's digging far deeper than is needed for an amusement park, including several underground chambers which are too small to house machinery. If you ask me, the old man is looking for something buried beneath the island itself. Could this be the real reason that the eccentric businessman has relocated to this remote northern island? Is this corporate misdirection of the highest order by a crafty entrepreneur? With the disputes over the Blue Ridge mine with the native population ongoing, there is definitely something buried beneath Solomon Island. Perhaps Nathaniel Winter is going to surprise us all. So there's something under the park. Is it Silent Hill? Alright, let's see if I can go up here. Dissuade them. They sent me an inspector to investigate the accidents at the park. I've given him the grand tour and spoken about all of our safety upgrades, but he seems unconvinced. In this case, the park itself is working against me. This dour man has become more and more intractable the whole time he spends in the park. I've offered to pay for his stay in the Overlook Hotel to get him out of here. It seems to have made him even more paranoid. I don't think this man is going to allow my park to stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals. So is it gonna let me all the way down there? Huh. Okay, I'll come back to that later. I want to go do the, this thing. Because this has one light on, so obviously something has to happen, right? Accident report. Employee name, Francis something. Date of accident is October 25th, 1976. Job titles, laborers working on the crane. Supervisor, Richard Stapleton. Witness, Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe the injuries. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Okay. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory. Drug screening for all drivers. Local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. So that happened in 76. Go home, spirits. You're drunk. Wow, that like pulsating in my ears feels great. So, Funcom are the people that made Secret World, which is an MMO. So I wonder like if this game is related somehow. Like if this is...
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Wow. That sounds like some postpartum depression. Like, again, I'm not an expert on it. That sounds pretty intense. It's like somebody just farted in my ear. So I wonder, like, if this is, like, in their world, or it was just a game made by them. I don't know. I should look that up someday. Continued delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are local, so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up with those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies. And the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about the local history. Turns out, they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I'm missing. Interesting. So something about black magic. Alright, let's check the map. Let's see. Let's go back this way towards the Octotron or whatever and see if there's a note or something. And then I'll do the Ferris wheel. That looks fucking awesome. Like that is visually stunning. That feels good on my eyeballs. I don't know why, just something about this just looks incredible. Oh, is that? And nothing. Okay. That's fine. Can I go over here? Like, I don't know why. Like, I just feel like there's secrets abound. Alright, let's go ride that Ferris wheel. Man, the sound design is incredible too. Like the constant like low like drumming sounds, and then also the sounds coming from the speakers. Like incredible. Like it just like keeps me on edge. Like I'm digging it. I'm digging it. You think? Okay. Alright. Let's see what nightmare this holds for me. I like the little axe pendant she has, too. Very interesting. Hi, Chad. I came to like a creaking stop. Alright, let's fucking do it. Oh wait, gotta talk to him, right? So am I just voluntarily getting on these rides? I figure out the last one, she'd be like, fuck no. Where's my kid? Oh yeah, I'm looking for my kid.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank.
Wow.
Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed, but I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Wow.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
If your husband died making this Ferris wheel, why are you on it? Not husband, a boyfriend, I guess? Okay, I was trying to look around nonstop to see. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Yeah, I was trying to look around nonstop to see if anything creepy happens. Nope, just the story. Story's creepy enough, I guess. Like, if your boyfriend slash baby daddy dies on a Ferris wheel like that, why do you get on it? Baby. All right, let's go down the roller coaster on this video. Maybe I'll tease you guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tease you guys. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. When we come back, we're gonna be riding the roller coaster and other stuff. I know we still have the that alley, whatever it was called, slideshow alley or something, or sideshow. And then we also have the House of Horrors eventually. Yeah, so maybe next video will be the last. Maybe this will be a 4-part series. I don't know. But I should have it up later today. I plan on having the rest of the game up today. So, yeah. Hope you guys are ready. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.